Hi there everybody, Bahush here for FotodioxPro, and today we're going to talk about the new WonderPana FreeArc. Now you may have heard about the WonderPana because we made a huge splash with it a few months ago when we first introduced the product. The WonderPana is a filter mounting system and a collection of filters for ultra-wide-angle lenses like this one. This is the Nikon 14-24 ultra-wide-angle lens, but you can get these lenses for a bunch of different cameras. And the reason they're popular with photographers and with digital filmmakers is you get a ton of view, a huge vista, but with minimal distortion. You know, if you use a regular wide angle or a fisheye, you're going to get, rectilinear distortion. But these lenses, well, they're expensive because they minimize that distortion and they look great. Now, the issue has been that the size and shape of this lens means you really can't put a filter on the front of it, right? There's no good place to mount it, and the filter needs to be pretty big to take into account all of that view. That's what the WonderPana does. It's easy to mount onto this lens, and you're probably thinking, filtering, well, I do all my filtering in the computer. Well, that's great when you're getting creative, but there are certain basic filters that are always good to have on a shoot to make sure to protect the image that's coming into your camera. Like if you're outside and it's bright, you might want to knock down the sky a little bit by using an ND filter, But on an ultra-wide, you need one of our 145mm Gigantor filters. Like this is an ND8 that goes in the front of this lens. But you probably want to know how to mount it, and I will show you just how easy it is to attach a WonderPana FreeArc to this lens. It's just two pieces. First, you've got the locking collar that just slips on from behind. You want to make sure your lens is off the camera to make life easier, of course. And now you add the front piece, and that's got tabs that fit right into the tulip head, the tulip hood, I should say. And now just tighten up the locking ring. And let me mention that the WonderPana is made entirely out of metal, so not only do you get a little extra added protection on the front, but it can take what your location shooting can dish out. So this is what we call the core system, and this lets you mount 145mm filters. And at Fotodiox, we have a bunch of them for you. We've got ND, 4, 8, 16, and 32. We've got a circular polarizer, and the one I use pretty much every day, just a simple UV filter. And I use this purely because of its protection abilities. This lens was very expensive. I'd much rather have something happen to that front filter than I would to the front lens element of this very, very expensive lens. Now this is the core system, but where you get to see the real power of the WonderPana FreeArc is when we add the WP66. That's a set of filter holders that let you use square filters with the WonderPana, and I'm going to attach those right now. All you do is just line up the filter holders with the screw holes. And just turn around and do it one more time. And there you go. We're ready to mount square filters on the WonderPana FreeArc. Okay, so here is the WonderPana core, the FreeArc core, with the WP66 square filter holders attached. Remember, it's all metal, so it's ready to hit the location. Let's pop it on the camera right now, like so. And now we're going to drop in a square filter. Now we offer these square filters. They're among the largest you can get, 6.6 inches. This is a gradient filter. We've got soft edge gradients, hard edge gradients, and you've got these tightening screws in the side. Why? Because we're going to take the filter for a ride. With the FreeArc, you can rotate the filter to whatever angle you choose. And notice we have a square filter and a round filter in at the same time. You can also do two square filters at the same time, whatever your pleasure is. Okay, that's a look at the new WonderPana FreeArc. It's versatile, it's ready to go, it's shipping now. If you'd like more information, just look below, or if you have any questions, get a hold of us at FotodioxPro.com. Thanks for watching.